So when you begin to do the stretching, you break the literal energetic cast that has been cast over your body through you and through other people in the world. And you're allowing the original energy that was already there. You're allowing what's already there to finally flow through, and you will see and experience those changes in your physical reality. So that's like the depth of stretching for me. I know that's like stretching it because you feel good, but the metaphysical changes that it provides to your life, especially as a woman looking to be embodied and to embrace her femininity, you can't overlook that to me. Like, you can't overlook that. Hello everybody, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Salandria, and the name of this channel is The Sacred Portal. Today, what I really wanted to come on here and share with you guys is the importance of reconnecting to your body for your self-development journey, your spiritual journey, and your feminine journey as well. All three of these things are tapped into the body in such an intricate way that we really don't talk about often, and so that is what I want to talk about. A little background, a little history for me. I have always been into music. I went to a performing arts high school. I used to take singing lessons. I'm taking singing lessons now. But growing up, I didn't do a lot of physical activity. Like when I was a younger little girl, I did do like ballet and I did tap dancing. Other than that, and it was maybe for like a year total for the both, like together. And then other than that, I've never had any activity that was completely bodily oriented besides singing, which is really focusing on the breath, you know? But I'm even now noticing as I'm back into taking vocal lessons, now that I'm in my body and I have a more pure connection with my body, it's even changing the way that I sing. It's just changing me as a woman, the way that I sing. It's changing so many things. So let's just jump right into it, okay? Women and our bodies. Women and our bodies are such a crazy and taboo topic. Like, you have those women, like the religions where you can only wear skirts. You have the Middle Eastern women with the hijabs. You have the BBL era. You have the homegirl. Like, there's so many different facets of women and how we connect to our body and what value we put on our body. You know what I'm saying? And we're constantly fighting for the autonomy of our body, at least in the Western, not even just in the Western world. We're constantly fighting worldwide for the autonomy of our bodies as women to be able to make the decisions. And I think it's so important for us to know that as women, a lot of our power lies within our bodies and within the connection to the body. So practices that I have been doing have been mainly yoga, Pilates, and walking. I started walking like consistently in 2020. And it's a very meditative practice, but it gets my energy moving. Even like if I'm in a space where I'm angry or I'm upset or I'm like really bothered about something, if I go outside to my trail and I run, like call up that feeling, and then I go for a jog or I go for a sprint, like talk about transmuting some energy, okay? It's like literally using the body to move, force this stuff up out of it, force these energies up out of the body. The Pilates and the stretching. So because I've never really done anything that's like super body oriented, I've been pretty stiff sitting down in my life, just walking and sitting, walking and sitting, walking and sitting. Opening your body through stretching. Let's not even talk about Pilates right now, but opening your body simply through stretching. And I'm not just talking about like, oh my God, I can do a split right now. I'm talking about for the women who are really on that self-development journey, for the women who are really on that like aligning and cultivating the feminine energy within them on that deeper level. the space that you create in your body from stretching, it's almost like you break yourself out of a mold or you break yourself out of a cast. I can say for a large amount of my life, I felt like this. You know what I'm saying? Like I have enough space to fling my arms, but energetically, my energy feels very constricted and like pulled in. And it literally felt like I was in a body cast. And so stretching and massages help me to realize like, oh my God, it's like when you do it from a conscious, like really connected and dropped into the body state, you literally feel the liberation of your body, of your muscles, of your ligaments, of your energy when you push it past the cast, and the transformation that has over your life. Because if we're thinking about energy, vibration, rhythm, and patterns, when your body is locked into one set rhythm, locked into one set pattern, that's your actual rhythm. That's your vibration that you're moving through the world with. That is the frequency, the tool that you are using to manifest the reality that's all around you, to manifest that 3D. And a lot of it you can actually connect to the rhythm of your body, from what is the automatic space that you have? How far up can your arm go? You know, how high can your leg go? What is the stride of your steps? It's a natural rhythm. It's a subconscious thing. It happens over and over and over. And that's what we're talking about when we're talking about embodied. For me, it's when I say embodied, I mean literally living from within the body out. Of course, merging the mind, but it's bringing the mind and consciousness into the body, being mindful of the body and having a whole entire experience. When you begin to do that, your rhythm changes, your frequency changes, your vibration is different because you've allowed yourself more space. My arm only stretched here, now it stretches here. So now I've allowed myself way more space, and it allows for more of my natural rhythm to come through. Because a lot of the times when our bodies are in this cast, we're like, it's coming from smallness, it's coming from restriction, it's coming from being misunderstood, it's coming from feeling guilt, shame, fear, all of these things, which is none of that is our regular natural rhythm that we have as a woman, okay? So when you begin to do the stretching, you break the literal energetic cast that has been cast over your body through you and through other people in the world. And you're allowing the original energy that was already there. You're allowing what's already there to finally flow through, and you will see and experience those changes in your physical reality. So that's like the depth of stretching for me. I know that's like stretchy because you feel good, but the metaphysical changes that it provides to your life, especially as a woman looking to be embodied and to embrace her femininity, you can't overlook that to me. Like, you can't overlook that. A lot of this feminine journey is not in the mind. It's reconnecting to the body and reclaiming the body. So a lot of it is going back into the body and releasing shame, releasing guilt, releasing fear, releasing, these stories that we've had about sex. What is your sex story? Like, from beginning to end. Mine starts with abuse. Sexual abuse, trauma. I hope these videos don't get flagged. I don't know how YouTube be doing, but mine begins there. You know what I'm saying? My whole entire story as a girl, as a person, as a being, began for me with that abuse. Okay. But it's simply, I'm at a stage in my life where I can look at it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't cause me, it doesn't trigger me. I'm able to look at it. I'm able to examine it. I'm able to figure out where this experience is shaping my current reality. I can do that without being triggered. But a lot of these things have shaped our relationships with our body, which is where all of our energy is flowing, which is where our divinity is like playing, you know what I'm saying? And we're disconnected from that, between society's rules about what the body is and can be, between your parents' rules, the church's rules, if you're religious, you know, between IG rules. Like, it's just all these rules. And the feminine energy does not live like, she needs rules, but the right rules, okay? She's not a rule type of girl. She's not really into the rules. She just needs like parameters. She needs parameters, not like rules. Just tell me how much space I got. And with that, through stretching, massages, you create so much space for that feminine to move. She be moving. Okay, let me stop playing. But that is extremely important. The next one that I have, and I think that I'll stop here. I don't want this to be too long. Pilates. I have hated Pilates all of my life. Okay, like I can't, since I was a little girl. No, my mom used to love Pilates. She still loves Pilates. And I used to be like, girl, what type of weird connection do you have with yourself to ever put yourself through that much discomfort for 10, 20 minutes? Like, I just remember sitting there doing Pilates with her. Like, I literally hate this. And now I love it. Do I still hate it? Yes, but in a love-hate type of way. You feel what I'm saying? So it's, how has Pilates helped me? Pilates has helped me feel safe in my body. And the reason that I say that is because, not necessarily like, oh my God, doing Pilates makes you feel safe, but it creates core, it's literally about core stability. It's about, Pilates is dealing directly with your core stability. So we can think about our core and our stomach, or we can just think about the core of our being stable. And there's something about working those intricate muscles. There's something about flowing, because you're not like just pumping iron with Pilates. No, it's about holding a strong, firm stance and then flowing with that stance. And it doesn't take long. After like 3 sessions, you're like, oh my God, I'm a new woman, because it makes you feel stable, like emotionally stable, like in your core. I am safe in my body. Like my muscles are connected. They know each other. They talk. I feel safe. I can trust my body. I remember for a lot of, I didn't realize how clunky I felt in my body until I really committed to a practice of Pilates. And when I say committed, please know that I use that word loosely. Okay. It's a loose word, but it's not a loose word. But I commit to Pilates loosely. Okay. But just through that is a life-changing experience. And these are practices that I'm learning. I don't know for how long, but right now they seem very crucial to my growth as a woman, to a liberated woman, to the divine feminine woman, to like embracing actually being a woman. I think that as women on this femininity journey, we're really just learning how to be women again, because we haven't been taught, and society's not set up for women to be women. Society's set up for everybody to be as masculine as possible, use their emotions to emotionally buy and experience fun and holidays and family stuff, and that's it. And there's like a whole nother world to the thing. So that was today's video. I really just wanted to talk about connecting to your body, and I hope that you can grasp through this conversation that I'm having with you, the importance of being grounded in your body, of having that connection with your body, and how simple, regular, everyday things, stretching, you know what I'm saying, is actually opening up space for more of your divine energy to flow through. Or Pilates, which is basically about core stability, but not just your physical core stability, like your literal, spiritual, mental, emotional core stability, making you feel safe, feel strong, feel loved, feel protected, because you're held, and you're literally held by your own body. Your intuition is stronger, your discernment is clearer, and it's through this conscious connection to your body. The thing about stretching and the thing about Pilates, they're conscious connections to the body. They're not just exercising to lose weight. They're not just pumping iron. They're not just a run or a jog. Remind you, for me, running and jogging really pushes energy out for me and clears my mind. It's a way to clear my vessel. But to connecting through things like Pilates, yoga, and massages are so helpful. Massages especially, because it gets you comfortable with somebody touching you in intimate places. Okay, in an intimate way. Massaging is extremely intimate. And so for me, with my past experiences as a child, I remember when I went and got my first massage, like being consciously aware of my body, how scared I was. Like, there was so much like like I was literally in freeze. And then of course she like massaged the freeze out of me, and I've gotten massages before that, but I don't think I realized, you know, how frozen I was in those predicaments. But yeah, I finally went and got a massage, just being conscious of my body, and I was completely frozen, like literally having a teeny tiny mini panic attack. Like, my heart was palpitating while this lady, and it was another woman, was just touching me and rubbing me down, trying to give me a good massage. So that really prompted me to start getting more, because it opened me up intimately. And then it was so liberating to have another person like kind of guide and dig that energy up out of you. And so all I have to do is focus on is opening, while she is focused on moving that energy out of me. So I didn't even go to like an energy practice masseur. You can go to any massage therapist and do this on yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, as long as you know what the hell is going on, you don't need everybody to like be in cahoots. I'm sure with everybody in cahoots, it's a great thing, but sometimes you don't know where that is in your area. And sometimes, honestly, it's not that affordable for you at the moment. So these are ways that you can connect with your body affordably. There's the Pilates that I do is on YouTube for free. The yoga that I do, the stretching that I do is on YouTube for free. No, I did buy an $8 course for the stretching that I do, and I use YouTube as well. And then I get my massage. My local massages are $70 because I like the deep tissue ones. But as women, we just have got to, especially as we're reclaiming our divinity and all of these things, we have to step back into our bodies. It's crucially important. It's crucially important. It's crucially important. And I wanted to express that with you. So please leave in the comments for me, what is your relationship like with your body? And if you don't want to leave it in the comment, I want you to journal these. What is your current relationship with your body? How much space do you truly have? Like, I want you to close your eyes and sit and feel, how much space do you actually feel in your body? Do you feel open? Do you feel like unlimited amounts of space, or can you feel the walls around you energetically? Pay attention to those things. Leave them in the comments, or go ahead and just journal those if you want to keep it personal. I really appreciate you for being here, for watching, especially if you got this far. Thank you. Oh, subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed, like if you like, and please leave me a comment. I'd love to have a conversation about this. Peace.